Well, they'll just have. Hello.
Hello.
We're playing Where's Waldo?
Trying to figure this out.
Oh, it's damn StreamYard. They have this reusable studio thing, which I set, and then so we were talking for like a half an hour, and I noticed, oh, there's no button to go live. So I had to start over. So I'm hoping everything's okay. Hope you guys find it. I'm hoping you will find us eventually.
Let me check.
We have 4 people here.
Let's see. Let me check and see.
If you can get into the chat on that other one that you were seeing.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Yeah, go ahead and put a note to them.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, there you go.
I'm putting a note out right now.
Yeah, Deanna's here, Candy's here, Annette's here. Sandra, hey. Yay, we have a moderator, one of my moderators. I keep making new moderators every once in a while when I have time. We love being here with you. Hi, Angie. Hola. There we are. Alice.
There people are.
Yeah, we're here. Yay. We're live and we're here.
Well, over here I see Balders.
Yeah, Balder. It's Balder. Yeah.
Balder space.
Yeah. Balder's your kitty, the big kitty.
Yeah, the one that likes your little.
Yeah, the ones that he likes my chopsticks in my hands. She said, yeah. Yeah, they just got the notification. Yeah, sorry about that. I will fix that for next time. I'm just not going to use any of StreamYard's bells and whistles and.
Wow.
I pay for this to be tortured.
It's free.
Yeah.
It's all free.
Oh.
Hello, everyone.
Get over here to the banners. Yeah. Here's how to reach Gloria. She's at. You can email her at Gloria Canales, Canales. Whoops, you're hitting something, honey. And you do that every once in a while. You're hitting a speaker or a wire or something that makes it go.
I have nothing. Sorry.
Oh, maybe it's a wire or something.
It's the gremlins.
It's the gremlins. So Gloria Canal 07 at outlook.com for psychic medium readings. But you're booked through May, right?
I'm booked almost through. I'm in late May.
Late May. Okay. So yeah. Be patient. Get your June reading booked soon. Yeah.
Great. Thanks.
I don't know what else.
And you? What about you?
I don't know what else to say. Oh, I have my daily tarot and astrology for my members that I do. I do that every day. I've been doing daily Trump readings, just little short ones because that's about all I can stand. And then others as I can fit in based on your questions. And then we're here every Thursday, except I can't do the next 2. So we'll be back that first week in March. Yeah. Was there anything else? Oh, I wanted to thank everybody for the donations from last time. I donated to commondreams.org, and then I have the Brennan Center on my list, the Brennan Center for Justice. I'm trying to track who's helping the most, with all of these issues. And I'm open to suggestions too, if you want to drop in the comments about, any organization you prefer. And the other thing too is when we're live here, I don't do the mid-rolls, but on the replay, I've been adding them so that I can collect more money to donate. Okay. So bear with me. And if you want to help out even more, you can kind of let the ads play unless they're really, awful or offensive. But yeah, that's pretty much it there.
So just so you know, I told people that some people say they can't see us. I told them to log out and log in again.
Oh, are they on the other? They're still on the other.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing, is I couldn't find anything else to even to even get rid of. I mean, I'm on my content. Let's see. Let me go over here to live. Yeah, it's not, that's weird. It's not showing up there. That's kind of weird.
I just told people to log out and log back in again.
Yeah, they're on a different
link.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, you can tell no one's here. Oh, God. Yeah, well, not no one. That's not fair, but usually, yeah.
I just told people to please log out and try logging back in again.
Yeah, on the different link to, if they can look, just look on.
Tried logging back in, no such luck.
Because we're not there. They're not on the link. Maybe to back out completely, like log off and then do a search for my channel, right? Because it has to be, unless it's not on my channel. Is that the deal?
I don't know.
I know I linked it. I linked my YouTube channel. I know I did.
Yeah, you did right when we were talking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Well, look, we can just go. They'll find us. People are fine. There are more and more people finding. I can see the number right here.
Okay, great.
It's good.
I just told them to completely back out completely and look for her YouTube channel and log in that way.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
what
I only have the one channel.
Yeah.
You can't be on in two different places.
I think it has to do with the link, to be honest with you.
You're right. It absolutely. Yeah. So, okay, let's get going with the
There we have someone, Christine Pompino, logged out of YouTube and came back in.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Now.
Yeah. Yay.
All right, great.
Oh, Anna got right on the channel, same as always. Yeah. Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, because we did do it in time. That was the thing. Thank goodness I saw that in time.
Well, so much to talk about. Oh my gosh.
I mean, my goodness. So that's the first question, but was there anything you wanted to say before we got started, or should we just go? I mean, I do have quite the list here.
So when I really looked at this, he's going to give it his best shot, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he's going to pressure people into federalizing this vote, right? The voting.
Uh-huh.
But I don't see it being successful. I just really don't see that happening. There's too much that gets in the way, including the Constitution, right?
Right.
And the Constitution states that it's mandated that the states handle the voting. Mm-hmm. And not only that, I mean, I am seeing more and more, I see Congress and certain Republicans just saying, fuck you. It's almost like they prefer to step away from this chaos than lead a nation in the wrong direction. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah.
It will be blocked.
Yeah.
I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
Tell me what you get.
Well, this to me would be the defining, the Constitution, the authority of the Constitution, right? And then the foundation, basically. Yeah, it's
Of the house.
the foundation of the house card is a foundation. So the foundation of the Constitution. The Constitution is the foundation. And then they're going to, I would say, Trump's attempt will be surprisingly, he will be surprised that it's too tricky. Oh, thank you, Anna. Thank you so much. That we will be donating that. So tricky. It's wrong. It's wrong. Oh, they see right through it. What goes in this order? He's the scam artist. He's the fraud. He's the fraud. This is Trump, and he's gonna. Oh my goodness, he's gonna be. He's gonna have a new level of minimization, and because of the toxicity too. And he's going to be beat upside the head with the actual text of the Constitution. And
that's the auto pen.
Yeah, there you go. And the auto pen.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
No, I love it. No, that's perfect.
And here's the other thing that I see happening more. I don't know if everyone heard this, but I did listen. I don't know if it was Aaron Parnas. I listened to his little snippets sometimes, and he basically said that Congress voted not to allow Donald Trump to impose tariffs on Canada. They shut him down.
Oh, he lost.
And we're going to see a lot more of that, you guys, just so you know. People are starting to finally get a spine and a backbone and some cajones, as we call it, right?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And Mark Kelly,
yes.
So Hegseth, a loser.
Lisa Slotkin, all those guys have been exonerated.
Yeah.
No one, it's like they were within the perfect right?
Right. And all these distractions from the Trumpstein files, It's
all about Epstein.
That's all it is. It's just distraction after distraction after distraction. And
oh my God, I just hear Epstein behind him. Like that evil laugh,
I think of you every time I get a question. Is Epstein still alive?
No.
No.
He's alive in Donald Trump's head.
Yeah, he lives on for free.
And that's the most important thing.
Yeah. Yeah, my goodness. I have so many notes of good news, but and then there are some tricky things too. But okay, let's go ahead. Let me get back over here and keep going. So the next one we have is the SAVE Act. So it did go through. So the SAVE Act isn't saving anything. It's
no.
Yeah.
It's causing more convolution.
Making it harder for everyone to vote. Got to prove that you're a citizen. Got to prove that you're, yeah.
I don't believe the Senate will pass it. I think there are too many, there's too much opposition on the Senate side. And I sincerely think that they're just going to say no. No, because think of people who, even the senators who are married to their wives and stuff like that, and going back to your birth certificate names and all that, and having to prove it more than with your passport and stuff like that. That's,
Or more than like a utility bill that you've, or other proof of,
It's more about, the federalization, just like that. This will not. It will not. I think the Senate's just going to shut it down. I don't care if Congress has said, oh, we agree with it. There's too much opposition at the higher levels because it impacts everyone.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. More than your licensed ID. we already have to prove that, when we register to vote. Then we're supposed to be running around with our Now I've got a big fat no.
Oh, good.
That's too big of an obstacle. Yeah.
Too big.
Too big. So yeah. Oh, it would be nice if I were writing down the timestamps as I go. Oh well, it's okay. Oh, this one's gross. Okay. Lex Wexner. What's his future? He's going to be.
He's so old already.
Yeah, but I think they're going to do it like over Zoom or whatever. I don't think he's going to be coming in, but
he is. He has been blowing them off. I see him like, go away, right? Like, get out of here. And I know that they've been trying to subpoena him. It's almost like they're running after him, trying to get him in person to give him the subpoena. And he keeps evading them somehow. But that guy is so complicit in the Epstein transactional piece of the business. The fact that he basically sold, I mean, here's the thing with Les Wexner. He was a guy who was really intrigued by what Epps was doing, right? And what this guy didn't realize is how many cameras he had on him.
Right.
Every time he came in, there were cameras everywhere. And this is how, Epstein was able to actually con him out of lots of money and basically get him to give him more and more money and fund more of his practice. But he wasn't the total mastermind on that thing. Epstein was not. He had some complicit partners.
Yeah.
Including Nutlick.
Glad you got his name right there.
Yeah, that is his name, right?
That rectal plasma is on him too. Yeah, let's see. As far as looking at his future, so this would not be him, but this would be some other maybe supportive man. So here's his discovery that there. So maybe this guy
is he going to flee?
I don't. Well, maybe I don't know. He possibly could, but this guy here is someone I think who has some discovery. I mean, there are. So this is where some of my donations have gone to different people on. What's her name? The something writer.
Nicole Brown?
No, the panicked writer. She's a younger gal who has been spending all her time going into the Epstein files and getting all the information and then logging it. And they're like, she's in a group where they're like creating different folders so that
it's a paper trail.
They don't waste any time. Yeah, but what they have found is that Epstein deeded over or titled over all of his homes to Wexner. So he was able to, like, Wexner was such a perpetrator that he was able to get the most on him. And, so I think this has to do with the discovery. Like, there's somebody else out there that got into the files. It doesn't seem to be easy for the Congress people, but somebody, because this card's all about discovery, and I don't know if he'll actually have a trial, but this is usually the jury by trial, card.
The other piece, Denise, is that this isn't Wexner's first time being involved in sexual abuse with girls or boys and boys.
He's really sick.
He's a sick man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He might be what? Like, is he 88 or something? They were saying?
No, he's freaking old.
Yeah, like pushing 90, right?
So,
Oh, you know what? Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay. There's somebody on that House Oversight Committee. Okay. And this could, maybe we'll just put them all in the same basket, that this is all the supportive men on the House Oversight Committee that will bring forth the discovery and prove that he had to do with the trafficking, the movement of this is my card for the people being trafficked. It's also my card for AI, but this is slavery. These are people working, you just got to put yourself back in the industrial, before the industrial revolution, but the shirt factories and all that. They're working under low light, their fingers to the bone kind of a thing, not in it. But he moved them. There's no airplane card in this deck. So it would be any type of movement and round trip or just moving them all around. And so he was one of the major workers for Epstein. So he has a lot on him, and his future is that he is just tortured. He's just in crisis. He is really, really, really sick in the head, mental illness. But yeah, if he probably will run.
Oh, yeah. So the guy is 88 years old, just so you know. I mean, how far can you run?
Right. Well, he can get on a plane and go somewhere.
Yeah. But he still takes his mind with him.
Right. You can't leave your mind. So if he doesn't run, it could be that he's just drinking and drugging himself out. But even if he does run, he risks still being caught and taken and held, probably by the ICC or something. And it looks like there's someone that will, I don't know, does he have a wife? Is he still, because this is usually the wife.
I think so.
But there's, yeah.
Oh, wait, is he?
I don't know.
He's 64 years old.
Les Wexner?
His wife.
Oh, his wife is 64? Okay.
Yeah, she's an attorney.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Because he has enemies. This is like the snake card in the Lennies. He has enemies. Lots of enemies.
Lots.
Yeah.
Lots. He's done so many horrific things, and more people know about it. And he's just kind of been able to hide under it. Do you know what I mean? To keep it at bay.
Yeah.
But like everything else is catching up with his brother, Mr. Poops a lot. He as well is, starting to be exposed more than he'd like to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Ugh.
Yeah.
Creepy. Oh, by the way, you guys, happy early Valentine's Day.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, spoil yourselves.
Absolutely. Chocolate is great.
And let's take a nice big deep breath and get into a peaceful place before I show you the next question.
Uh-oh. Which one is it?
Howard
Nutlicks.
Future. The creepiest guy, I swear. Ugh. So, resign, fired, or would?
I think he'll actually be taken out after a while because this administration will continue to evolve, and he is compromised. He has ties, right?
I'll say.
He has ties to Putin. He has ties to Hungarian garbage. He has ties to lots of other Russian mafia.
Right.
He, in my opinion, has been, because he owned a company here, I see money being transacted, but in the Bitcoin, it's dark money that gets laundered.
Yeah. Oh, that's how they do. That's what.
And he did it through his company.
Oh, lovely. And I'm sure they can trace that.
Well, now he's, I believe he had stepped down and left it to his kids once he took this position within the administration, but he has been a big launderer of so much dark money going in and out and going back and forth. He is right in the center of it all. And I think, did Epstein ever say that this guy was a really smart business guy or something, or he knew how to filter the money?
That I don't know.
I don't remember, but I know that for some reason I see that he was working with Epstein and he met with him many times. And it was all transactional based. And I think because Epstein wasn't in the business or did not have a business front, right, to launder the money, Lutnick is the one who had the organization. Oh my God, it's just showing me where Epstein gave him all the transactions and he filtered it to where it needed to go. And
so it sounds like maybe he had a connection to Jamie Dimon and other banks in other countries even.
Yes.
Right?
He was another conduit.
Yeah. Yeah,
but I do believe he'll be let go with easy.
So as far as his future, resigned, fired, or so I've got the first card out is the thief. So I'm just going to set that there for a second. I'm not sure. It's going to take some time, over time. This is a card that can be 1 year sometimes, or as things develop, like back and forth, right?
It's the journey and the path, right?
Yeah, definitely a pathway. But here we are with all the foreign connections. And I don't know who this woman is, unless maybe it's Ghislaine. But here's the elder, well, not anyone over 50. And then
she is connected to him. Ghislaine.
Right. And then here's a younger woman, maybe. This is the younger woman who was trafficked. Okay. Younger woman was trafficked. There's a strategy to get him before a judge or before the bench or whatever. I don't know if this has to do with a child that was born, huh? What'd you say?
Children that were born or trafficked.
It could be, or it can sometimes just be like there's a new start with this card. It can be, but here's again the trial. There's some, there will be discovery, but I think it's just like you got in the very beginning. It's going to take some time, and here's his reputation for moving the money around. And maybe even the aligning the meetings, the connections, things like that.
Yeah.
And here's his future. He's just going to be tortured with worry and stress. But I don't see. Let me see what's at the bottom. Actually, let me look and see what's around his.
He was so transactional with Epstein. I mean, he really. Yeah. I saw that he had more involvement than we think. That he really laundered a lot of that dark money.
Well, his wife, there's something dark with his. Okay, so the wife is a big old part of the inner circle, is what I'm getting here. Is the wife that had to do with moving people around. And here's the inner circle card with that. But the wife is looking forward to some kind of restriction and maybe going to jail herself because of some doing something with children who weren't able to even. Oh yeah, and they got paid for it. Oh my gosh. And there's evidence. So
all the money.
Whoa, okay, here's his card. Okay, so it goes like this. This card's hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. So from that person, yeah, it's like I'm trying to, if I had a big spread here, I could just line it all up. But I mean, if I could show you my table, here's the card sneaking up behind him. Prison, restriction, because there's evidence. And here's more than being fired and resigned, it's like a really painful loss. These are all the cards coming up behind him. And now he's looking forward to not being able to think clearly, lots of OCD disorders, psychological disorders. It's a major crisis card, and feeling helpless. And then, oh, fuck, I got a subpoena.
They found him, huh?
They found him. He has dangerous enemies, and they are going to be tracking all the lies. Yeah, he's on a journey. It's going to take him around. And
okay, so one thing to take into consideration, Denise, is he also somehow tied to Semion?
Oh, Mogilevich.
Mogilevich.
Yeah, possibly. Why not?
Why not?
All
about money.
Well, and they all connect to the top.
And he's the big boss.
Yep, there's the big, all right.
Big. Yeah.
These guys are big pigs, is what they are.
All of them.
So should we go into like a spiritual question, or do you want to go to the Semion Mogilevich?
Just kind of.
Do you want to hop around, or do you want to stay in?
Whatever you want to do. I'm good with whatever.
Well, while we're here, we might as well. Let's do this one. So, 3210, is that what? Yeah, no, 32, I'll say 20. Okay, so yeah. Sluggerboolee, can you read on Semion Mogilevich or Mogilevich? It's not Mogilevich, it's what? It was frustrating listening to some of the Netflix special was like, it's not Mogil. They were saying Mogilevich. No, that's not how you say it.
Mogilevich, right?
Yeah, Mogilevich. Yeah, just Mogilevich. Yeah.
So what I really picked up on him, besides being dark, and I told you he's really stupid when it comes to love too.
That's right. Tell that story you told me.
So basically, I think what I saw is that he is, yes, a very dark person. He has a lot of power. He is the mega mob boss, mafia boss of the bosses. He's had issues all over the world. There's a lot of countries hunting him down and just waiting for him to make a move from Russia. Let me tell you. Hungary, he screwed Ukraine, he screwed the United States. He has people all over the world that he basically has stolen from, is basically what it comes down to. It's stolen money, transactional money. And he controls everything by killing the top leaders and then taking out the entire, so if you were a clan, he'd take out the entire clan because then there's no one left to talk, right? He's really stupid in love though, and that's his nail. He's so stupid. Sorry. He falls in love easily, and I do see him being betrayed by some woman. There's a young woman that just really wants to take him down and could potentially be the leak in the end where he might be captured.
Whoa.
And she's like pissed off at him. He's hurt by her. I see and but she has the upper hand on him, and she's got him by the balls. It's like, if you don't do this for me or give me this, and she's pretty controlling, but he's really in love with her because she's what he wants to be. And he can't find love, just like Mr. Poops a lot, right?
Right.
He's searching for that love that he hasn't been able to find, and he falls in love blindly and stupidly. Every man has his downfall.
Every person has their blind spots.
Everybody is, even him. And I think that she could lead to him some sooner than later, maybe even that he might be captured. I don't know how old that guy is, but I'll look while you throw.
He was born the same year, I think. You look, but I think he was born the same year as Trump. I could be wrong.
No wonder.
Oh, Leo, I could be wrong, but anyway. Okay, so I've got here. Is he married?
Not right now.
Not right now. Okay, so this would be a partnership. Oh, maybe he got divorced. This is a partnership that actually changed, and he's looking forward to. There's evidence on this guy. I know he's wanted. He's like wanted all over the place. Whoa, here's his future. Is that, I don't know if it would be an actual trial. Well, I guess it would have to be probably with the ICC. But here's what I've got here for his ending is imprisonment, and maybe here's your girl. Okay, so imprisonment, but I don't know who this like younger person, maybe there's something imprisonment because of trafficking, because he's done so much of that.
There's a young girl that's just taken him down.
All over the world, okay, trafficking all over the world. Here's the young girl, and she's part of his like inner circle kind of clan, and he's not in good health. He's not in good health. And I don't know if she has children or one child with him, and she's, loyal to the child.
He does have a child.
He does have, okay. So that, and she might be looking forward to the loss.
Oh yeah, she is. She'll be part of it.
And she thought somehow or another, she's going to get the money.
Yeah, that's his downfall. It's that girl.
I'll give you whatever you want, like that kind of.
And he still can't get her.
And he still can't.
No, because she doesn't love him. She doesn't love him. For her, she's just like him. It's very about the money. It's like Melania and Sir Poops a lot.
Right.
Transactional.
Yeah.
And she knows she controls him that way.
Speaking of Sir Poops a lot, let's do this one. You had something really good you were telling me about that one. So 3820, Margotconway wants to know if it's a statement, and it is true. He purchased Sir Poops a lot, Sir Poops' pants. Purchased a small amount of land, a quarter of an acre in Sebring, Florida for $1. $1, only $1.
$1. So this is really interesting because I read and it's like, oh man, what's going on there? Yeah. And it came to me last night. It's like what I saw. It's not the plot of land. It's the person who sold him the plot of land. Oh. She, what was her name? I called her Noxima, but it's Nowina or something like that.
Like that, not
Nowina, something like that.
Okay.
She used to run a business of lingerie publications. So photographic lingerie publications. And so it's not the land that he has there. It's the airport in Sebring, Florida. That airport does not have the same jurisdiction as other airports. they have been able to evade being watched and being run, right, by the Federal Aviation Department.
Yeah.
They do not abide by the same rules. What I saw in my vision was that there was a lot of contraband going through there, and there is today as well. But the contraband and the ties to her, Nowina, whatever her name is, and Epstein and Trump had to do with the flights that brought in young girls. And one of the biggest inventions right now is LiDAR, where you can actually scan the land. So I was actually looking to see if there had been a LiDAR of that plot of land that Sir Poops-a-Lot owns.
Yeah.
There are no real burial spots, but there are some spots where dirt has been excavated, but not necessarily. You can see if there are deeper holes where they would bury someone. It wasn't much of that. Didn't really see that, but because I did look at the LiDAR really closely, but it's that damn airport that brings in, it has its own council. It's run by, it's not tied to the city of Sebring. It is tied to itself. It hosts a lot of events that are high profile people. So it's a lot about how they brought people in, and it was all contraband that still continues to come in. I saw the word was so clear. It's all contraband.
So drugs,
trafficking of people, how they brought girls in without having to track them because they were underage, all that kind of stuff. That's what.
So awful.
Tell me what you see, though.
Well, so I'm using the deck of character. So as far as like the people involved, so the explorer would have to do with people moving around the world. I would see that. The whale could be like it's huge. Little tiny airport, but huge, right? And there's someone that had the plan, like here's the wizard that had the plan to do it, and you've got all the workers, and then you've got the people who wrote the law to be able to do that, and here they are farming in the angsty teen. I'm gonna say are young people, women and it's a demonic master plan with workers everywhere, and they don't care if people die, basically, right? And then the tools that they've been using, oh, this is creepy. So here we are with the drugs. I don't know what the rock, maybe that would have to do with how they changed the land a little bit, brought in some heavier rocks or whatever. But yeah, the drugs, rock, maybe that's how things are. It could be that things are hidden within. Maybe they're like shipping in things that
Yes.
are, just like hidden in, because you know how they do that. They'll hide things in like maybe even a Virgin Mary. What do you call those things that are clay?
Statues, like a
statue. Thank you. With they just
like alabaster statues that are hollow inside.
They just crack them open when they get them there. But yeah, and then other tools are. What is this? Doesn't make sense with like flowers and breath. I bet I've got gift and fire. That doesn't make sense either. But tools. Well, maybe it has to do with the way things are hidden, and then they just keep doing it. Here's the treadmill, like repeat, rinse, repeat, bring it in. Here, the dust could be drugs, right? Yeah, Oh, and then here we are at the war. I mean, there's the arms, munitions, things like that.
Yeah.
But then the place, to get to the places, I've got, so what is it being used for, and anything horrid? I've got a cave, and then
Hidden secrets, right?
yeah, hiding things, and maybe I don't know, with the womb, maybe that's just something new, from all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it has anything to do with well, but Trump owns this, right? He
owns like a 1/4 acre there, but
it's a big place.
It's the airport. The thing is that it's a small town. The town is 10,000 people.
Oh,
the airport infrastructure is so big compared to the size of the town.
Yeah.
Because of everything that they bring in. And yeah, even though we see, in the swampland, et cetera, you can bury anything, right? And then
that's what I'm wondering.
Decomposition happens. So, the Everglades, we know, right, is full of swampy water. Not only are there animals, but decomposition happens and you can't really find it after a while, right? So there could be bodies that are, have been left there, but I did pick up that there was contraband, not just of like, drugs and things like that, or weapons, but also girls.
Yeah.
People were trafficked through there. And because they don't follow FDA regulations, right?
Or
they
FAA.
have their own FAA regulations, and they have their own people that run that whole place.
Right.
Nothing to do with the FAA. They were able to hide it, and have been able to hide it, and continue to hide it.
And then maybe like a dumping ground of some kind?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe this could even be like the airstrip itself. Like maybe there's a dumping ground near the airstrip.
Yep. Very possible.
Kind of go with the image and not the words, right?
I'm just saying, in those areas.
A tunnel to somebody's house? Whoa. A tunnel to someone's house, maybe? To like.
That is very, very possible.
Kind of makes sense.
Well, there's a whole bunch of old hangars there, because it used to be an old airport.
Yeah.
And there are just buildings that have been constructed, but we don't know where they lead to, right?
Right. I did have other, like, bulldozer, if I was, was looking at the bottom of the deck, and I did have.
Yeah, the only thing that I did look at closely was the LiDAR of the 1/4 acre lot that he has. And I did see that they even talk about that there was some excavation of dirt, but there's so much shit that goes on with these a-holes.
Well, that to have the demon and these other cards that we had and the baby, there's 111 cards in that deck.
Wow.
So to have,
and that's what you got. Whoa.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
It does. Yeah. To me, it sure does. Yeah. Oh, okay. So let's see. Chris was wondering if Trump had anything to do with Nancy Guthrie's kidnapping. And she's saying people are thinking Trump had something to do with it, as he called Savanna offering the FBI. And cartels were mentioned to be kidnappers.
Well, he's going to blame it on the cartels, period.
Right.
Deflection.
Yeah.
To me, there's just Savanna Guthrie's kind of set some people off by maybe something she had said. And this group of people not far from Sir Poops-a-Lot, right? Not far from him, that decided to take things into their own hands is what I see. I see this group of like thugs, and I see these guys with like these black jackets.
Oh,
Like, it's like those, I don't know, the spikes on the jackets.
yeah, right.
That's what I see on them. It's just a group that just decided to take things into their own hands because they don't feel that Trump is doing enough to silence people
Yeah.
that they don't agree with necessarily. But I don't know, maybe you'll get something different on this. But I can see the black jackets on these guys and
Okay.
thugs.
But do you think did you get that he had anything to do with it, or is it just more of like
He's aware of it.
he's aware of it? Okay, so I'm just looking for, I guess, innocence or guilt, I suppose, with him, or something in between, I suppose.
Is he associated with it, right?
Well, is
Camouflage.
some kind of hiding about it, and then and there's a mirror. Was he? I mean, was she taken away somewhere? Could she be taken away somewhere? He's trying to protect himself. He's just really trying to protect himself. If he had anything to do with it, would he be trying to protect the thugs, is what I'm wondering. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck.
Well, isn't he a thug?
Yeah, right. Yep.
I see him part of the thug and one criminal to another.
He is a different. Is he guilty or not of having anything to do with this? Oh, okay. So here's his card with the fox. Okay, guilty or not? There could be some.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Nancy. Savanna was reporting with Don Lemon at the church. They hated that. That's what it was. That's why I saw that. It had to do with her. I knew it had to do with her, something she said and did that they did not like. So that's why they took things into their own hands.
Huh. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's the public. So this would be, we don't have a church card in this deck, but this would be a public gathering, some kind of public interaction, I suppose, that got him going in a certain direction. Or we could just say he saw something on the news because here he is. And he made the choice to do something tricky that would complicate things or hurt. I mean, the snake bites, right? Venomous bites. And also this is in the Lennies, it's our it's like the Queen clubs, so that would be like Queen of Wands, I suppose. Anyway, it's usually a card of a triangular kind of a relationship. But guilty.
Yeah.
There's the guilty card. So he did have something to do with it.
He's certainly aware of it, highly aware. And a lot of it has to do with retribution, right? And the sad part is, oh my God, I'm not sure her mom's going to make it.
Yeah. Yeah. I had some really bad cards after. Oh, yeah. Uh, well, no matter what happens to her, she's really protected at the heart level. She's, let me see where the female card is. I don't, let's see what cards are around hers.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, she's deteriorating. She's got some mental illness, I think. And
Yeah.
it's not helping. What's happened is not helping.
Too, I see a lot of confusion.
Yeah, I've got the car or the clouds and the mice, and then her card, which could be protected. You know, she's headed towards protection and in a return home. But she's not in good shape. I don't get that she's in good shape.
I just see her really sick.
Yeah, and then again with the she might have been taken to a
She's away somewhere.
Yeah, like a really secret hidden location, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even literally up in the mountains.
The Superstition Mountains.
Oh, so sad. We'll just send her lots of love. She's got a lot of love in her heart. That's for sure. I could see that. Okay. We have so many spiritual questions that I want to put them all together. Oh, you know what? I can do this. I can give you a little break.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you get something more about you might with the Lunar New Year, and so I'm at 57:05 there with the timestamps. So okay, I have the chart here for the solar eclipse, which is the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Lunar New Year, right? And so Marie is wondering. In New Orleans, it's Mardi Gras Day, and she's wondering if everything will be okay in Mardi Gras Day. So let me read on that first, just to see with the cards.
So Mardi Gras, I've been there several times. It's crazy. It's just crazy and a lot of fun. And some people do crazy things, right? But now it makes it even more okay to do crazy things.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just kind of wondering, what are you going to get there? Because, it could either just be crazy fun, or crazy deadly. Right. So.
Yeah, we really have to use our intuition and protect ourselves. If you feel like, or if your body just starts having no energy to get ready and go, that's another sign. Like don't go, don't. And it's going to be unique for every person. But so I'm trying to get a general, I suppose, here. Well, it looks like there's, I'll just say, a lot of big love for some people. And protection. Some people will just be protected with their love. For some other people, it can be dangerous. And I don't know if it's because of the area being like close to water. I don't know. But I would say, like, if there's any guidance, to have the goal to, find safety. If there's some close by place, like, like this is a safe restaurant you could duck into or something like that, because the bear is also our card for restaurants.
Oh, okay.
But we've got this, like, and maybe there's a restaurant right by the water, that's kind of.
There's a lot of restaurants right by the water.
The French harder, right?
Mm-hmm.
But have a good, strong plan is what I'm getting there,
Yeah.
and especially around the public. But I don't have like really negative cards. Let's look at the bottom.
Yeah. And I told you that I didn't get anything real negative about it, but
yeah, no, I don't. I'm not there. Now there could be for some people, like just one or two or something.
But I think key that you said there, Denise, is that the city, based on everything that's been happening, is really going to be well prepared.
Yes, yes, that's probably why we had the bear. That's protected.
Yeah.
But it had the bear and the dog. I would have been, oh, don't worry. But it still is like there's something. There could be something for someone. But and then as far as the solar eclipse on the 17th, we just have to remember that. Well, I'll do. Well, let's see. What could I do that wouldn't take too much time? I don't know. How many other people here are interested in this? Because I have the chart with the solar eclipse in our USA independence chart. And I think I have my Constitution chart over there. Basically, for us, like personally, I guess we could do this and lead into the spiritual questions. But the solar eclipse is going to be at 28 degrees and 49 minutes, which is, let's just call it 29 degrees. And that's the anaretic degree. It's the last degree of Aquarius. Aquarius is known for rebellion. It's like freedom. And in our constitution, in our Sibley chart, we have Pluto in Capricorn, of course, but our south node, which is like the well of all the people getting together to create something, right, is at 6 degrees of Aquarius, and Pluto is at 4. So we have Pluto on our south node. That's, a transformation of the past, because the south node is the past. So I would expect, Pluto in Aquarius, south node in Aquarius, I would expect that to be some powerful revolution of some kind. So
yeah.
we have to be careful. I see the Venus being conjunct exactly within 5 minutes of the North Node, which is in Pisces. I see that as the Epstein, Trump, the Trumpstein survivors joining together in a really, really big way to bring in something new.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then because by then, see, Saturn's already moved into Aries. So when I got this hit this morning when I was in my kitchen, that, let me see if I can remember the exact words that came through, but because Saturn rules form and structure and literally tools, like something you can hold in your hand, right? Or something you can count on. It's like it's in form, and it has to do with material reality and testing reality sometimes too, but bottom line, tools. And then Neptune rules the masses and media and movies, and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I was hearing form, structure, media, and then movies, and oh yeah, Saturn, Neptune, okay. And so, but it's the people. So now that it's in Aries, it's every single new, people have a cell phone that can take video. So it's the people with the power.
People with the power. Yeah.
People with the power. And we're going to be partying down for like 40, what am I saying? 14 years with Neptune in Aquarius. I have dates that I don't have in front of me, but I gave them to my,
So it's party time.
yeah, my members have the dates, but yeah, for like till long time. Then on the 20th, so Saturn will stay in Aries just for a couple years. Yeah, I should have more of a date there, but I didn't. So anyway, what I was getting was that we're going to be taking the rebellion because the solar eclipse comes in the third house of our independence chart. So that's communities. There's going to be little, just like you got when we did our predictions for the year. You saw little fires everywhere.
Yes.
Aries, fire.
Oh.
Okay, ruled by Mars. Mars, fire, go. I got my cell phone. I can da, 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 da. And this is how they have proven that ICE was lying, that Trump was lying, that everybody was lying. Yes, that's right, Taurus. Viva la resistance. You got it. And so on the 20th, when we have Saturn and Neptune conjunct exactly, that's probably a more important day than the 17th, I would think. Although that 29th degree of Aquarius is rebellion against the government because Saturn rules the government. Right? And that Saturn Neptune can be the masses, but here's the problem. This is like what I was bitching about last week. So much, sorry. But are we going to be deceived by AI? Because AI is going to get better and better and better and better at now, like right now, we can look at a video and see that it's an AI person. Like they'll try to copy Jon Stewart and his eyebrows aren't right. All kinds of things. But
here's the other side of it.
A lot of people don't look. Instead, what they do is just listen but they're not telling the truth. It's just lies for clickbait.
So the other side is we need to become better at discerning the truth when it comes to AI.
That's it.
AI has the ability to. AI doesn't have the ability to completely replicate an individual right now. Not yet.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It will be probably perfected over time, by the way, not by us. It's by the cloners. But I still think that the American public, or just the world, will become better at discerning AI versus a real individual.
Yeah, right.
And it's like, look with your eyes, don't listen with your ears, right? Because a voice is easy to manipulate versus a person's facial features and things like that. It will eventually get there, but it's not there yet.
Yeah, there's just that's the thing. Because Saturn and Neptune together will be that reality testing of that can be very deceptive. Saturn tests reality, Neptune can deceive.
Right. So open your eyes wide open.
Yeah, you got to look, and you have to research. And so I'm thinking that, well, I don't know, you guys do what feels right for you, but what I do is I do a lot of snooping around inside the about section of the channel, and any little thing that looks off, and they will have more than one video. Usually you got to go through a bunch of other videos. If you're trying, usually right away I can tell no, and I say don't recommend the channel. I just click on those three little dots, say don't recommend, because I can see, I don't like AI thumbnails. Pay a graphic artist, pay a graphic artist. Don't, or if you're hiring graphic artists that just use AI, you're not helping the cause. You're not helping the data center problems and the unregulated. Oh, and that's coming up on the, that's going to be coming up soon. Yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, that's the solar eclipse. in the lunar eclipse I'll talk about next time, because that won't be until March 3rd, which might be the day we get together. It'll be right in there. But the important thing is look in your charts. If you guys know your astrological charts, look and see where about 29 degrees of Aquarius is. And that will be the house, whatever house that's in, that will be the area of your life where you can have some really quick turnarounds. You can have really quick openings. It'll be an opening, and then it's going to last for, the next year and a half. Usually really strongly for like the first 6 months or so. But the eclipses create turning points and changes in directions. It speeds things up, right? Brings in new opportunities. So if you're working on the dark side, it's going to speed things up. And
that could be good.
Right? The clowns go, and this whole thing, because Aquarius is in his 7th house of relationship.
Monster poops a lot.
Yeah, he's not going to have an easy time with relationships. That's for darn sure.
Well, he has never had a good time, easy time with relationships.
No, except for
about manipulation.
Yeah, extortion and all that stuff. Yeah. What house is 3 degrees? That you have to look in your chart. Everybody's chart's different. Yeah. Yeah. And if you know your chart and you don't know the houses, email me with the request for a house. I have a handout that I created a long time ago that has everything about the houses. It took me about 20 years to put together, because I kept discovering it's like, oh, there's one more for that house. Oh, there's one more piece there.
Funny.
Just the general, Yeah. So, the ICE agents that murdered the 2 people, did they ever get arrested? Not yet.
They've been suspended, supposedly.
Yeah.
Supposedly, allegedly.
Yeah. Well, but that first one, Jonathan Ross, did he get suspended?
He's actually in hiding.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Oh, they'll all surface.
Yeah, they'll get theirs. They'll get theirs. That's the thing. Yeah. Okay. So let me get now we can do our special questions. Do you want the easy or the hard ones?
Are there any easy, really?
Yeah, well, here, I think this one's the easiest. Okay, Empatheyes wants to know, and I have timestamps, so you can read that one, Gloria, for me.
Okay, if you are sensitive, how can you survive this darkness to see that the sun is still somehow shining? How can we boost ourselves up so we don't feel so small and helpless? My question is why do you feel so small and helpless? Because I think that Denise put it in perfectly. Almost all of us, I'm sure all of us that are on here are sensitives in one way or another, or we own clairs in one form or another. The way that, we need to continue to survive this darkness and realize that the sun does come up everywhere, every day, even though there might be a cloud in the sky. And we're not small, because truly it is the power of the people. So ground yourself. I was telling Denise that today, it's so easy to get lost in the darkness because that noise keeps coming in. And that's what this regime has been really good at, is throwing white noise at the people, all of the people, every day, right?
Yeah.
And so it leaves people demoralized, it leaves people down, but you really need to look. And I was telling Denise, I was listening to the the monks that traveled for 108 days across the United States. They were on the cathedral, the chapel in Washington, D.C. And they were speaking to thousands of people because they were trying during this whole pilgrimage. And really, it's about pilgrimage, right? It's about every step you take every day. You have to be thankful for, number one, being of this earth, being on this earth, and that you were made for this time, right? Because if you weren't here, you weren't made for this time. They know, the universe knows that you can survive this. But this gentleman was saying, practice mindfulness every day. And it's the power of everybody together. It's about love, compassion. It's about kindness, peace, and love. And don't allow, like, I don't know how many of you saw Bad Bunny. The only more powerful word than hate is love. Every day. When you get up in the mornings, don't look at your frickin' phone, right? Because all you're looking for is that first distraction. You're looking for that first, what did the a-hole or Sir Poops-a-lot do last night, right? To destroy us even further, because he owns all of that. We don't own it. And that's the number one thing to understand. You don't own it. Don't look at your phone first thing in the morning. Be conscious of every step you take in the morning. And your mantra these days, and I really agree with them, is today is going to be my most peaceful day. When you start your day, today is going to be my most peaceful day. Repeat that to yourself out loud, right? Because the moment you choose to allow friction to come in or negativity to come in, you own that. And don't forget that there's so many of us together, that we're all going through this together. It is in the power of being together and power of the people. You have a lot of friends on this channel. You have a lot of friends outside of this channel. Yeah. Channel with the people that align with you and that keep you thinking positively all the time.
Right.
We can do this. Do not allow yourself to go into any darkness. Right? Because that darkness, it doesn't exist. Remember, the sun is everywhere. You create that sun, you create the sunshine, and you bestow it and spread it amongst others. That is your job, right? But mainly to stay centered, heal yourself, find peace within yourself, and don't let that white noise, overcome you the moment you wake up in the morning. Don't own their garbage, because it's their garbage. Let them live in their own heads. You don't have to be a part of, own it. You don't have to be a part of them living rent-free in your head.
Right. Yeah.
You control that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's tough times, but you can do this.
I found the key for me years ago was to, like, as an adult, when you're little growing up, we either have our real needs met or we don't. And wherever we didn't, we have to heal that when we are adults. And I came to the conclusion throughout, it was, a lot of back and forth, but transcendental meditation was a real need for me. And then I realized, because I was hopping around kind of the LA area and Santa Monica area, finding different meditation groups. And then I realized it's not about your head. It's about letting go of your head and getting into your body. Your body's your vessel. And so the only way I could do that was to let go of my head. So what you do is you try to focus inward. They're teaching mindfulness and quietness and all of this and this and this. It took me forever to figure out I could bypass that, all of that, in a second by just taking in a deep breath and going,
let it go.
in my body. And from there, you find your freedom. And from there, the first thing that's probably going to happen if you've never done it before is you're going to feel some tears. And that's, you know, like your higher self saying, where have you been? It's like you connecting with your higher self. Where have you been? You know, like where? Okay, we're here, right? Yeah. But yeah, and there's like a Japanese style of like a hara line exercise. You can do that too. Some people do qigong. There's a lot of different things you can do, but I always liked to get really grounded. If I felt myself stuck in my head, get up and move around and then come sit back down. But it's all about the breath. You spiritualize matter with every breath and set intentions. So how do you boost yourself? It's not about boosting yourself up. It's about letting go and surrendering into yourself where you are. The entire universe is within every single, it's like the nucleus of every cell in your body is the universe. So there's no way you're small and you're not helpless, but you might have to go through feeling helpless when you were little to heal that split, that place. And then it's about finding your power and owning your power. And little by little, every day, it's work, you know, believing in yourself. But you do it I got it through my body. I don't get it with this up here. This has to go for me anyway. But you get good at asking questions, you know, because you can connect with your guides and ask questions, you know, if you want. But
I think that's all part of the pilgrimage, right? It's like you walk your own journey, right? You know, if you like going to the beach, right? Make it a pilgrimage, you know, and build these little things that help you let go of the white noise and the garbage that we deal with every day. Right. And thrust it out to the universe. Yeah. You should own it.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, is don't take on anything that's yours. I mean, I believe that the dark ones that are causing all these problems are just reincarnated slave masters from all different time eras, all different eons, or an eon is 1 billion years, so I wouldn't say that, but maybe because some people are slow.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're here to hold the light for each other. We're here to hold the light for yourself, and then you share it with each other, and we're all mirrors. We're mirrors for each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, okay, here's Beachesnballroom. Yeah, I like that. If there is no hell and no accountability here on earth, how is the life review a punishment, and where will POTUS spend his eternity?
Well, what makes you think he's not living in hell right now?
Right, in his own body. Right?
He is living in hell right now. And so the review of the life review of a punishment, and where will POTUS spend his eternity? I mean, that is not ours to bear, right? I've had the experience of actually walking and taking someone's spirit to the kingdom of God. And, you know, everyone has to bear their own burden. And I really do believe that he is living in his own hell right now. Not just his body, but his mind is killing him. He's living here and spending his current eternity, right, in his own living hell, in his own hell body. So the only experience I have ever had where I saw someone very close to me who did not live, let's just say, the kindest life toward others, right? And the message back to me is that on the other side, that he was having to bear the burden, not just of himself, but bear the burden of the world and figure out how to make it better. Getting through his own lack of kindness, right? That it was almost, he showed me like he was bearing the weight of the world on his shoulders once he moved on. And so everybody, I'm not the universe right now. I'm not the divine, right? I'm part of the divine. I make up part of the light. But how we pay in the end is basically, it's not just the end, it's here, right? And we pay here as well. And if we don't learn those lessons, well, then, you'll bear that burden for a long, long time.
Right. Yeah. Until you work through all those little ego fragments, I suppose. Yeah. So I don't know that I believe there's no hell, because I believe there are many, many realms. And just like Trump is living in the hell realm of his own body and mind and all that, I also don't believe that the soul and the spirit are one until you're so purified your soul merges with your spirit. So, and I also believe that there are many, many levels in the hierarchy of the highest realms. There's I don't know if anybody's ever read like the Piece of Sophia, and there's like the firmament, there's all these different levels of, like, you've got the highest where it's just complete love and bliss, where you don't even have a negative thought. Like, imagine not being able to have a negative thought. And then there are different other realms. And then I imagine there's some, like, I don't know if you call it like an astral field or whatever, with a bunch of different realms. So the way I feel is like when people incarnate, they're taking an egoic fragment, a split, a false belief that says something about themselves in life. Like, I don't matter, I'm not good enough, life is shit, life is whatever, life is hard, life is, all these different, because that was their experience. So like, basically, what was your decision when you died in your last lifetime? What was that last thought and decision around, or maybe you're taken out so quickly you couldn't even have kind of a thought, because that happens too. And then there's probably lots of healing in other realms before you go back, go for your spirit to go back. But then I think that our soul, whatever hasn't healed to be pure enough to go back with the spirit, I think that we have like a place that it stays and just kind of stays there, unless maybe one part can go back with the spirit once it's healed. I think there are I just feel like there's so many different realms of accountability where we can learn. And I don't think that the life review is a punishment. I think it's a learning phase within each one of those realms, until the soul just, like, who knows if this earthly realm is the only one, right? I mean, it's dualistic here, and the sun does come up everywhere, but we have Alaska and some of those places where they're dark for for some period of time.
Norway.
And in Norway, and it's that way for a reason, and it's all beautiful. But lots of things with life aren't beautiful and hard. Some things are very challenging. It all depends on where we are and at what time and all of that. But it's all about holding on to the truth of who we are inside, which is our love, because that's the only thing that ever goes. I mean, that's your spirit, right? That's the love and the truth and the beauty. That's it. So
yeah, and just because somebody, like you were talking about, there's so many aspects to a person, individual, right?
yeah.
There's so many learnings on this earth. And just because someone passes away and they bear the burden of the world, I'm just being told, doesn't mean that they're going to come back and they're going to be a better person next time. It could be that they have another lesson to learn. Do you know what I mean? In
right.
that aspect or that form of life that they're in.
Yeah.
So,
and has anybody ever gone through the experience of like going through a rebirth in your body where you're like just down for a couple of years with neck and lower back pain, and you're kind of in the fetal position for 12 hours or more, your uptime to do it, get things done is really small, and it may last, like that whole process might last between like 2 and 4 years. Has anybody ever gone through that? Because I have. And I got clearly that it was, I was at the choice point where I was bringing in the next lifetime, or I could leave if I wanted. And I kept saying, oh, I surrender, whatever I should do. Like my human pea brain couldn't make the choice except to surrender. And then I got better gradually.
that's funny.
Yeah. And I was so grateful I was in a position where I could be in bed for 15 hours a day. And I could just, get up and then lay down and get some other, get some things, get up, get some things done, and then lay down, and the back and forth,
Wow.
I just more if anyone else has had that experience, but yeah.
I've had so many experiences. Sometimes it's like, which one was that, right?
Yeah.
There's just so many things that you can experience on this earth. And especially if you let go of your mind, right? You can actually walk into portals and not realize that you've walked into another multiverse or dimension. There are a lot of those on this earth, and I'm sure that I'm not the only one that's experienced them. But there's a reason that we all come together. There's a reason where we all connect. There's a reason why everybody's here today, right?
Right.
Just kind of open your eyes and let go of stuff. Let go of your head.
Right? It's let go of the head, man. I'll never forget
your mind.
Yeah, I'll never forget that dream I had once where I was walking by. Well, I don't have to explain all the details. I'll just say I kept seeing my head in a box going, "You can't control me," and then another one, "You can't control me."
Funny.
And I woke up going, oh, "Yay!"
That's so funny.
The meditation was working. And
I call it walking and dreaming sometimes, because sometimes I'll just be somewhere else and not even realize it. I don't know. I'm sure other people have felt it.
Definitely. Yeah.
Where you're out and it's like you're in one place and all of a sudden it's like, but I just walked through something different, right?
I love the way you said multiverse, and like portals.
It's called tethering, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I guess that's just like you said, walking and dreaming. That makes sense. Yeah. And and we may start experiencing this more, when the Saturn-Neptune conjunction. That's the beauty of it, is
because of spirituality.
A whole
new,
new push, a lot of new, right. Yeah.
It's not even that it's new, it's that it's there and you just didn't recognize it's there.
Well, it's here on Earth at this time.
Yeah.
That opening is like a yeah. I
It's
know.
a big portal.
Yeah, we are in the 493-year cycle. Well, we're almost it's between Neptune and Pluto. It's like a 400 some, almost 500-year cycle, and I think it's complete in 2031. That one will be complete. So this next, I think it's going to be amazing. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. So, okay, we just have one more. And unless, I don't know if we need to do guidance and cards for the rest of the month, because I think we're already,
Yeah.
I think we've handled it here. Holy Fidget. I love that name. Holy Fidget. Is the collective going to be moving towards spiritualism as opposed to hierarchical religion? Will recent events and revelations make us consider things more holistically?
So, in my opinion, yes, I see a lot more people walking away from dogma, from structure.
Yeah.
I think it's been happening for quite a while now. Just ask the Catholic Church, right? I think it's very different when people gather, like at the piazza or, at the cathedral in Rome. That's a very different type of gathering. And I see that more spiritual versus people going to church and listening to, the dogma, the structured piece of it. I think that people are really stepping away from that and becoming a lot more spiritual. And I think it's the right thing that needs to happen now. Because, we're not in the 13th century or the 15th century. This is the 21st century, right? And I think that people were a lot more nomads back in those days, and they travel from town to town, whereas people can travel from one town to another in a day via an airplane, right?
Yeah.
Car. Things are so different. And then the way you practice religion is up to you. And I think that's a bigger freedom, although they're trying to go back to the white nationalist, evangelical.
Yeah.
As much as they say that that's where they want to take a certain sect of people, I think the majority of the people, and even some of them, don't believe in that bullshit anymore. And that understand that in certain religions, it's more about bringing in the money versus really caring about the people, right?
Yeah.
And I just see us going towards spiritualism. I'm sorry.
Like that, what was it, Joel Olstein or whatever?
Oh my God, yeah.
They found 700,000 cash in the.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
But that was going toward charities, right?
Yeah. Why'd you have to put that in the wall? What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think whatever helps a person, because there's so many, there's so many people on Earth, whatever helps a person come together in a group situation, that brings in more love and openness and consciousness and just bringing in the love. It's all about the love. But the love would be inclusive and not, I guess the other word would be exclusive, where they're excluding groups of people because they're not blah, blah, blah. There's the dogma, I guess. And that's what the recent events have been all about. So yeah. But I mean, because I think that there are probably some really, really wonderful pastors and ministers and priests and well, of course, Pope Leo, he's definitely an improvement, right?
Yeah.
And so was Pope Francis.
Yeah.
But there's so much that needs to, well, I don't know. Within the Catholic Church, they didn't have that $2 billion fund for sending their priests to some kind of conversion therapy for no reason, right? Like that.
Yeah.
That was discovered about 20 years, more than 20 years ago. Yeah. So, but anyway, I just feel like whatever it is, there's that word spiritualism there that I'm kind of wanting to just say, just can it just be love? Because I feel like if you're a very loving and kind person, but you don't know shit about the universe or astrology or tarot or mediumship or psychic, whatever, you're still very spiritual because you're here and you're living in the love state.
It's spiritual, right?
Huh?
It's still spiritual.
It's still, to me, it's still spiritual. Like,
Yeah.
it's like saying, is that child over there that's completely blissed out and loving the fact that he's your daughter or son or however, whatever, or your dog,
Dog.
your dog with no opposable thumb. Like, do they have a spiritual belief about the universe? No, it's love. It's all about love.
They're just a bright energy.
Yeah.
They have endless love.
They do. They
don't have bounds. They don't react like humans do, right?
Yeah.
Even when you hit them, he'll still come back or she'll still come back because they are love.
Yeah.
They are love. And I'm sorry, there's a question out there. Who will save us from Trump? Trump will save us from Trump. Listen to him.
Trump will save us from Trump. Yeah, no, I got clearly it's the people. I did. The reading is titled Ice, like what the ice, but it all came down to it's the power of the people. And I have the astrology back it up too, which I didn't even look at before I did that. It's a grand tableau. So it goes through the different stages that we're going to go through, but it's all about the power of the people.
Yeah.
It's us.
The power of together, right?
Together. Yeah. And like you were saying last time, little fires everywhere.
Everywhere.
Little
because he can't put the fires out. There's too many fires.
He's losing already terribly. And a lot of people don't watch the news. So, and I understand sometimes for our mental health, you got to stay away from different things.
Absolutely.
I'm watching it because it's my job. And he's a loser.
He's struggling.
Yeah. And Zoe is telling us, yes.
He is a loser. And it's not going to change.
Yeah, no. She's telling. Is she telling you something?
Hang on, I'll be right back. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, I love this prayer right here. Thank you, Sandra, for that. Everyone, everywhere, I invite the higher realms to assist us healing ourselves. Yeah, right. And yeah, it's like, I know. Can we just leave him alone? Let him be. Right? Right, Gail? That's how I feel too. It's already here. He already.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay.
It's a warning sign from my pets.
I feel like I've always used whatever's going on around me. I'll never forget that time I was doing a session with somebody and a hawk came, almost hit the window, got really close and then went, whoa, and went. Like,
oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, and then once I had a herd of goats come up on my deck and drive me nuts too. That was weird. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, well, so we are done.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone.
So much. That was
And
awesome.
sorry about the slow start. If you're just joining, you might have to fast forward a bit, but yeah. Take good care, everyone.
Take care. Thank you.
Thank you too.